What's up, guys? My name is Mama K and I teach you how to play Modern Warfare Zombies. This video is how to open up the West Dark Aether. Now, it's going to include everything that you need, including the Act 4 mission Union, how to collect the 3 purple items, how to upgrade them and turn them gold, how to open up the Rift, and then how to navigate the West Dark Aether. Let's go. The third Act 4 story mission is called Union. So we are located on the west side of Tier 3. So the Union mission is going to open up the west side Dark Aether. I have called all the Dark Aethers by their directions. I just think it makes it easier to name everything. We have the south, north, west, and east as the newest one. So we're going into Union just to take a look at my backpack so you guys know what I'm bringing in. I have a legendary Pack 3 crossbow. We're only fighting Tier 2 zombies, so it is going to do more than enough damage. I have all my perks. I have self-revives. I had a random Scorcher in my bag from the last mission I did, so that's still there. And the Pack 3 and Pack 2 tool from the rune. All right, let's go do the Union mission. It is beautiful. I love the Dark Aethers. So for this one, we are going to do some soul boxes and some almost puzzles. We're going to shoot the symbols in the correct order. So we're going to show you how to find those, where to go. Now, the order that you do this in doesn't matter. This first part, we have to follow Ravenov. But once we get to the next part, it doesn't matter what order you go in. Welcome to the West Dark Aether. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. Hello, on base?
I'm ready. We must stop her.
Jansen, no! No!
Follow her into that storm.
Come back!
It will rend the flesh from our bones. What is that?
I'm just kidding. All right, so we have to go do these orbs. So I'm just gonna go back to this one. It doesn't matter which one you do. You're just gonna follow the prompt on the screen to get over there. All right. The orb doesn't know where it's going. Neither do I. Ah, I love this map. Okay, so it's coming over here. Hey. Orb. Did I beat the orb to its resting place? Yes, I did. Okay, so now it's telling us to investigate the crystal. So let's inspect this. All right, so now it's giving us this symbol order here, and we have to find those symbols and shoot them in the correct order. So just to note, my symbols and locations are going to be different than yours, but I'm going to show you how to do this. Get off me first so I can read the symbols for the YouTube. Okay, so we have dog, hourglass, bird. All right, so I'm gonna check up here. Oh, so there's the dog, so that's gonna be my first one. There can be a spot there, so we're really gonna look all around here to find these other symbols. There's one up there. That might be the hourglass. I actually can't see that one super great. So once I find my third one, we'll know. It sounds like there might be one inside this building because, oh, and it's right here. So bird. So we have dog, hourglass, bird. Shoot. Dog, Oh, my arrow. That's... Hello? My arrow. That's not fair. That, what I just killed the zombie with, it shot the crystal and I failed it. Okay. So probably a better gun would be a regular gun. Okay, so we have Mere Swan Pizza, and now it's in a different spot. I think that's the Swan, so that's number 2. There's the Mirror, so that's number 1. And the pizza's last. So we have Mirror, Swan, pizza. All right. And then we shoot the crystal. Woohoo! Okay, and that's all that is. So just take your time. You're gonna look at the symbols and then shoot them in the correct order. I shot the zombie. I have the blast cap bolts on my crossbow, and so that's what took it out. So that's okay. So we're going over to the next one, and this is going to be the same thing. Now these crystals, these symbols are a little more spread out, but that's okay. Come on. Land orb. Hey. Super weird. I don't remember that taking so long to get there. So maybe you have to shoot it. I don't know. Okay, so we got swan, stick, bird. So now we're gonna look all around for swan, stick, bird. All right, there's my bird. So that's number 3. Now, you're gonna hear them as you get close, see? So there's number 1, and then there's another one on the side of this building. So number 2. So I'm literally gonna go 1, 2, 3. Swan. Stick. We're gonna go to the other side and hit the birdie. Bird. All right, we're gonna destroy this crystal. Awesome. Okay, now we have the instructions on the screen to return to Ravenov. There's an ammo cache right here if you need it on the way. There's a couple in this Dark Aether. 2 are on this island. There's that one. And actually, I think 1 just over there. Hey, Ravenov. I'm here. Hello. Dr. Jansen? Ah! I don't think she feels so good. Looks so sick though. It looks so sick. All right, so now we have to cleanse the relics. So we've got 3. They're marked by those yellow beams of light. Doesn't matter the order you go in. I just do the closest. So now these are items that are on the obelisk are what you're going to collect to open up this Dark Aether. Again, I call it the West. Now you can see the electric kind of on the outside, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter for this. You can have whatever ammo mod that you want. I happen to have Shatter Blast. I really like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this other one here on this other side. Cleansing the relics to banish the entity. All right. One of the things that I love about the crossbow is it's a one-shot. It's a one-shot kill no matter what tier you're in on any of the regular zombies. Now, obviously, the specials, the leads take a little bit more. He took 2. He's tier 2. So if you didn't have a legendary tool for this one, that's fine. We're just getting kills in the soul box. Just take your time, really. That's the biggest. For this one, you have plenty of time in this Dark Aether. There's the other ammo cache if I need it. And then also, if you didn't catch on by now, just make sure you have PhD for the crossbow. That's how you don't get hurt for the blast cap bolts. I'm always shocked every time I get that question. People are like, how come you're not taking damage? Because I PhD. It's a super great perk to have. Okay. All right, now we have to cleanse the final relic. Ow, did that hurt? All right, we're gonna take out this disciple. All right, so now if you don't kill the disciple boss fast enough, you then have to take out the mini bosses here before you can do damage. So I had a gray bar. Oh no, I am out of ammo. And then when you see it's red, that's when you can do the damage. Rats. Let me get more ammo up here. I ran out. There's a big boy. Okay, he took 3 hits to kill. I was like, where's the disciple? He's way over here. There you go. So if you have a squad and you guys just rip into that disciple, then you won't even have to fight those specials. All right, and now we have the gold giraffe toy, so you're gonna need that. That's the first gold item to open up the West Dark Aether. Oh no. I'll help you.
Bad enough. What's going on?
You almost died.
Save your questions until we are safe, Eva. Follow me.
Hear the adventure music? Just kidding. So here we're pretty much done. There's like a survive, you know, survive this little phase, but it really is nothing. I do like that they made these easier, in case, you know, anybody wanted to go into them. and do them to open up the Dark Aether. Now, obviously, the Dark Aethers are the hardest stuff in game, but I like that these are only tier 2 zombies. Like, you don't have to be a pro at tier 3 to do them. Okay, you can run more than 2 steps, okay? Yeah, see, it says survive until the rift opens. It's literally 2 seconds. As I go down. Just kidding. Who's 4? Okay. All right. And that is Act 4, Part 3, Union. Here's the cutscene.
We almost lost you, Eva. Your obsession with Gray's research almost got you killed. It is too dangerous to keep this from you anymore.
What is it?
Gray's last words to you.
Ava. I went through this in my head so many times, but I'm still not sure what to say. But I can't do what I need to without trying to talk to you, even if it's just to say goodbye. I carried you. I gave birth to you. But your biological mother was Sam. Samantha Maxis. She was the kindest, bravest soul I have ever met. And I miss her so much. We were all exposed to the Dark Aether. Sam, most of all. One day she went into the Dark Aether and didn't come back. This is why you are so important. You are bonded to the Dark Aether. It's in your genes. No one knows whether that could be something wonderful or something dangerous. We are dying, but we can ensure that someone will watch over you. We agreed Ravenov would be the best choice, especially given his connection to you. I know the Johnsons will have given you the best life, but giving you up at only 3 years old, I am so sorry. I'd like to hope there's a part of you that will remember me.
There is.
I love you, Ava. Goodbye.
How could you not tell me the truth?
I did not choose to be your father.
My father? Do you even think of me as a daughter? Or am I more of a liability?
Requiem took genetic samples from all of us, with or without our consent.
Who the fuck did you people think you were to make these decisions?
The entity. It is a reflection of you. A shadow, born the same moment you were. And every time the veil between this world and the Dark Aether is lifted, its influence grows stronger. Please, you need to let me help you.
Help me. All you've done is lie.
Wait, but Eva! I'm sorry.
After we've completed Act 4 Union mission, we're now ready to get the items to open up the West Dark Aether. Now, we are outside Shaheen. We're just east of Shaheen Manor. This is located at the house at I-7. So this big house out here. You do need depth perception for this. And as you can see right here, we have the purple footsteps here on the ground. So we're going to go up here and follow them. So this is going to get us the imaginary friends drawing. Footsteps are going to lead us directly into this bedroom. And then they stop right there under the bed. We're going to lay down and there's a box. Let's investigate that.
You held us in your mind, then threw
That zombie scared me, so the entity was talking to us. We're gonna open up this reward rift, and we have the imaginary friend drawing. So now we're gonna get the second purple item that we need for opening up the West Dark Aether, and this is going to be the laptop with stickers. So we're at a merc camp, and right now I'm just going to take out all of the regular mercs very carefully before I die here. Whoa. I gotta self-revive. If I die, because I'm getting ready to call in a dog. Now, you definitely don't have to take out the mercs. I just think it's easier. That way you don't have to worry about anything else. Now, the West Dark Aether is the third Dark Aether. Now, I would highly recommend doing the first Dark Aether and getting the dog bone schematic. So what you're going to do is you're going to call in a dog. Now, if you don't have that, you can absolutely still do this by getting the pieces of meat. I would do an escort contract, and then you just have to find a dog house. But all we're going to do is let the dog kill the Sargent. And there we have the laptop with stickers, our second purple item. And now we're working on our third item to open up the West Dark Aether. We already have the laptop with stickers, the imaginary friend drawing, and now we are heading inside the storm to get the science journal. So all we need to do is kill zombies inside the storm. Now, I don't remember how many specifically that we need to get, but all we're doing is shooting them. Now, you can use whatever gun that you want. I'm using the crossbow. I do have Deadwire on it for the Stormcaller. You don't have to kill the Stormcaller if you don't want to. We're just gonna kill all the zombies inside the storm until our rift pops up. One of the things I would recommend if you are using the crossbow, make sure you're picking up the ammo packs. That way you don't have to worry about running out of ammo. Oh, there we go. And now we're looting the science journal. Okay. So now that we have all of our purple items, we can work on upgrading them to gold. Now, there are 3 runes that they introduced for this Easter egg. One outside this palace, one here in this alley, and one over here on the west side. So this one is for the imaginary friends drawing. So with the symbols that you have to shoot to activate the rune, that is just for the tool and crystal. You don't have to do it to upgrade your item. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go in about the same exact place that you would start the triangle. So I'm back here, and so if you can't find this right, you can see perform the summoning on my screen. So many people have trouble with this step. Honestly, you're here. This is where you activate the rune. Just stand right here and back up slowly until you see it on your screen. So I'm going to perform the summoning. All right, as you can see, that took my imaginary friends drawing. My triangle is red, and then this is a soul box. So all I'm doing is getting the kills inside the circle. We're gonna get the purple zombie kills. This is just like the crystal and the legendary tool Easter egg. The only difference is when the rune is done, when the soul box is completed, it's going to give me my gold item. It's not going to give me the tool and crystal, but it's also going to spawn in a boss. Each of them have a different item. So you need to kill them, and then that will give you your gold item. Now, if you don't do this in time, it is on a time basis. You will need to do it all over again. So just make sure you're getting zombies to come inside the circle. Make sure you're killing the purple ones. Now, if you're noticing that you're having a harder time doing that, you can call in a decoy, and that'll spawn in some zombies in the area as well. Okay, so now that I'm done, there is a mangler right here. All right, here's my reward rift, and I now have the gold imaginary friends drawing. If you have all 3 items, it's so easy just to make your way over from one to the other. I'm gonna glide over here. And then again, you're gonna stand in the same area that you activate this triangle. I start in the doorway and I just slowly back up until I see you perform the summoning. And now this is going to give me the laptop with stickers. So you do have to go in the correct location. You don't have to shoot the symbols. You can do these one at a time. It does not matter. Whatever's up to you. I personally think it's the easiest just to get all 3 of the items and then go from one side of tier 3 to the other. Your gun's already upgraded. I love the crossbow for this. I'm legendary pack 3. And then once I fill up the soul box for this one, this time I will fight a mimic. Okay, there's that. So here's the mimic. A little trick with the crossbow. You can hold down your shoot button and your reload button to kind of fire faster. There, he's dead. I'm gonna access my reward rift, and there is the gold laptop with stickers. And then I'm gonna make my way to the final one over here to upgrade my science journal. I have a scorcher, I forgot. Let's scorcher up. If you don't have a scorcher, you can just take those stairs over there and then come around to this pillar. I'm gonna land on this beam. And again, I am going to where I would activate this triangle. So you can just start from the left side and just move until you find perform the summoning. So you'll offer up your item. My triangle is red, and there we go. We're filling up the soul box.
Reloading.
And then once this one's complete, it's gonna spawn in a hellhound, and that's gonna be our boss that we kill. And then when we kill him, it's gonna give us the gold item.
Reloading.
Okay, there's my audio cue. We're gonna jump down. Oh, and there's our dog. He's not so tough. And then there is going to be our gold item up there. All right, there we go. We have our gold science journal. So now we have all 3 of the purple upgraded items: the science journal, the laptop with stickers, and the imaginary friends drawing. All right, guys, now that we have all 4 of our gold items, we're going to go ahead and place them and open up this West Dark Aether portal. So the first one that I'm going to put in is the laptop with stickers. Throw a decoy and get these guys off me. And then we have the imaginary friends drawing. Now remember, the prompts that it's giving you on the screen are not correct. I'm using my right click to put these items in and then closing it. So it doesn't give you the right things on the screen. And then the last one here is the science journal. Once they're all glowing like that, that is going to open up the portal. And like I've said before, from the moment you see this Dark Aether portal built, you can just leave. You don't, it's open, it's unlocked. You don't have to kill whatever comes out. Now, I called in my jug. Now, what you have to do for this one is you're going to kill this boss, but he's going to call in his minions. So it's not even giving me the opportunity to kill him. So I have to take out this mega abomination and then I can do damage to the disciple in the back. All right. Let me use my... Where'd he go? Oh. Disciples are afraid. So he's annoying because if you don't kill him in time, he just keeps calling in his buddy. Gonna die again. Oh no. So gonna get yourself revives. This could have been bad. Hey, so baby. Obviously, it's taking me a little bit solo. Oh my god, stop shooting me. Look at all the dogs. So the more you fail it, the more he calls in. Why can't I stop that? Well, I need another self-revive before I die. Alright, portal's open. We're all good. Okay. I went and left and I got more selfies and yeah, he gone. Alright, so that is opening up the West Dark Aether. Very good. All right, we now have the West Dark Aether opened and we're ready to go in. And I'm going to show you what I have on my operator and in my bag. So I don't have the gold armor. If I would have had space, I probably would have brought that in. I have an Aether Blade, my Pack 3 Legendary Crossbow, a VR11 that's going to be super great for movement and the escort contract. I'm going to take in a set of Casmirs. I have a bunch of self-revives. So by the time I go in, I'm going to have 7. Because once I put in my sigil, I don't know if you guys remember this, but when you put in your sigil and you drop your stowed... Oh, I guess I have to vote. I have to vote first. That's going to take my sigil. I stow that one, and then when I go into the Dark Aether, it's going to give me that one. And then I also have a sentry gun and 2 precisions. The precisions are going to help us with the disciple boss fight at the end. I don't know if I'm going to need to. We will see, but that's what I plan to use the Casmirs and the precisions for, is that disciple boss fight. Now you don't have to do that boss fight. It's just extra that I'll do at the end. What it grants you is the Smoke Signals Ram 7 blueprint. It's actually pretty clean. And then it will also give you another schematic. So This Dark Aether has the opportunity to give us Deadwire detonators, the Sargent's Beret, and the golden gas mask filter. Now, they are not guaranteed schematics, so again, you could come into the Elder and get absolutely nothing. You know, it really just depends. And then something else that we have found is in this Dark Aether, everybody can get a different schematic. Someone could get none, while someone got the Deadwire detonators, right? So in this one, all teams do not get the same exact schematic. So super important to keep in mind and to know, especially if you're going in with your friends and helping them get those schematics. Now, this Dark Aether is also a little different. It's the only one that tells you where the contracts are. So we're just in E2. This one is going to be the bounty contract. I like to shoot my crossbow a few times. And I did have to drop a self to pick up the head. So with this one, once you interact with the obelisk, it's going to give you an item that you have to pick up or at least interact with to start the contract. Now, all of these items are passive perks. So what I mean by that is it affords you a little extra advantage. So right now you can see that the Meg is lighting up. So that is this head's perk. So it's going to do more damage to him. Now it's so funny, I'm in this Dark Aether location here on the side. I'm only here usually when I'm by myself. Oh, spitters. Yo, they need to nerf the mimics. Those are not nice. Okay, come on. Dude, am I dying to the mimics? Holy Lanta. I am. That is absolutely insane. All right, and there's the Sargent's Beret. I'm gonna throw... am I gonna use all my self-revives right here? Holy Lanta. All right, now with this one, especially if you're solo, there is a huge time crunch. I'm gonna go see if my self-revives are there. That self-revive that I dropped, because I just died so many times to the mimics. Holy goodness. No, it despawned. That's okay. So we're gonna run over here to the Outlast anyway. Those mimics, that should not happen. That's actually pretty wild, but that's okay. What are you gonna do? There's a ammo cache right here. This is just outside the gas station. So this is normally where the Meg spawns if you're in a team, but every time I'm solo, it's always taken me back there, and I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna throw that. We're gonna grab the numb foot. So this makes you run faster and also freezes the zombies. So again, just a good passive perk to have. And then what I do is stand right here. This is a great spot for you and your squad. How nutty! What is happening? I just keep dying to the mimics. Again. Holy Lanta. So right now I'm just gonna work on plating and shooting. So this is one of the reasons why I love the crossbow over the torque, because I can shoot and plate. Why are they spitting on me so much? For real though. Oh, I forgot I have the energy mine. Nuke. And then something else I will say, oh, Deadwire detonators, we're gonna go ahead and pop that. So what I will also say is in this Dark Aether, you do not have time to just sit and loot your reward rift. Like, you have no time. I have seen so many of the folks that I've helped out, they will take ages to loot whatever they're going after. Honestly, it is the biggest waste of time, and you're gonna go down. So with this one, they just don't die as quick as the other ones. Now, like, I was lucky right there because I had a nuke that cleared it out, but you only have a couple seconds after that contract ends before the zombies are already spawning back in. All right, so this arm is I think it said annihilation. So what this does, atomic hunter, sorry, to show your annihilating energy. So what this does is it will spawn a nuke within the specials. So once we see one and we take that out, it'll have the nuke, which is super helpful, both in this. So you can see right here that disciple has a nuke, and we can go ahead and pop that. So super helpful on this escort. I really like that they added that to this one. Makes things a little easier. And then what I would recommend, it doesn't really matter who has these on your team. Like, if you're running with your squad, it really doesn't matter. As long as someone has them, they all help with the boss fight. If you're not planning on doing the boss fight, then I think really the only one that matters is this last one. And then just a pro tip with the crossbow as a reminder, make sure you pick up the bags of ammo that are dropped down by the zombies. That way you don't run out of ammo. I also have the VR11 to heal for the escort. It's also going to be great for the boss fight. What I'll do is I'll use my Casimir to kind of throw, get the zombies off me, and then I will use a precision to call in for the boss. And then while I'm kind of waiting for that precision to come in, I will I'll use my VR11. You can use a Scorcher. The first time I soloed this, I used a Scorcher just because I was worried I wasn't gonna have enough time. The very first time I think I tried this, I ran out of time. I ran out of time to do the boss fight, and so by bringing in the Scorcher, it just helped me get from place to place pretty quickly. Whoa! There's the spitters again. No, seriously, someone nerf the mimics. Nerf the mimics. That is probably like, I'm still pretty shocked that I used, I don't know, 4 self-revives right on the first contract. What? Brother, what? Get off my toy. I also happened to pick up the Deadwire detonator item that I got inside the reward rift. Super great and helpful as well for this Dark Aether. So it chains the electric Deadwire attack to zombies, which is really nice. Thought I saw a bonus points. I will say also, if you're running this by yourself, is to watch the escort's health, especially here at the end. Like, it's It goes by pretty quickly, pretty fast. I remember one time I was live streaming and talking to chat, and then all of a sudden the escort died. I thought my contract was over. I failed it. I failed it. Yeah, I did. It had died within like 5 seconds. It was nutty. Yeah, I went back and because I was live. I went back and watched the stream, and I could not believe like how fast I had died. So I just give it a little shoot with my VR11. I'll go ahead and call that. Especially right here while it's about to take off. 97, so we're okay. We got 4 minutes left for the boss fight, so we will run this, see what happens. And if I don't get enough time, then I will link my solo run in the description below, and then you guys can see what I did when I ran it solo. Might have got a little emotional because that boss fight was so hard. It was so hard initially. Just being able to do everything. I'm gonna equip my precision. All right, so we're shooting all 3 of these spores on the island. All right, and then once you break those 3, you can come back and do this one. So I'm gonna get this almost done. I'm gonna call in my precision. We're gonna break this. There's a double nuke. The precision's gonna hit, and I'm just gonna use my VR11. All right, so I didn't get him in time, so he called in his minions, just like opening up the Dark Aether. Whoa, I'm being sucked. Nuke. There we go. There we go. So if he spawns in his minions, make sure that you are killing them before you can take him out. Precisions are super great. The VR11 is super great. We have a minute left. We did it. Oh, GG. I have no self-revives left, so we're gonna head on out. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. You got this. Good luck.